Welcome to 3-Minute Retro. Today we're going to talk about the Commodore 128. The Commodore 128 was a home computer made by Commodore, also known as CBM. It was Commodore's successor to the Commodore 64. It functioned a dual home office computer setup and was 99% compatible with the existing Commodore 64 library of programs. It was unusual that it featured two processors. It featured a MOS 6502 variant and a Z80. The Z80 enabled it to run industry standard CPM operating system, but there was very little take-up on this. The Commodore 128 had more free working memory than the Commodore 64 and a built-in reset button with a numeric keypad, a machine code monitor, and it also had higher resolution. It had 3 modes: Basic 7, which was what you got when you turned on the 128, Basic 2, which was a Commodore 64 mode, and CPM, which was version 3.0, and basically that was available only after inserting and loading a CPM system from disk drive. This Commodore 128 was released in 1985, but there was also a 1986 model which was called the 128D. It had an integrated floppy disk drive and it was in a desktop style case. Both models boot automatically from floppy disk if required. The Commodore 128D or the C128 DCR featured detachable desktop keyboard, whereas all other Commodore 64 and 128 models had a fixed keyboard. So the basic specs of this machine is it was a home computer by Commodore. It was priced at $300 on release in 1985. It was discontinued in 1989. It had a MOS 8502 running at 1.02 or 2.04 megahertz. Its memory was 128 kilobytes and it was upgradable. It ran Basic 7, Basic version 2, and it was bootable from disk to CPM. Most of the people who bought the Commodore 8 kind of just stuck with Commodore 64 software, but GEOS on the 128 was a much better system, and it really showed what the Commodore 128 could do. Now, if you want to go into an in-depth video with Bill Hurd, one of the designers of the Commodore 128, please have a look at the 8-Bit Guys Commodore History Series, and it's a very good video on the Commodore 128. This has been 3-Minute Retro. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.